Hi, it's Kristen Harrell. I just wanted to kind of go over the MChat results that I had a chance to do with one of my current students' parents whose younger child they also think might be autistic. We went through it. I was able to actually go to their home and kind of that way we could keep the younger child in their normal settings that they're used to. It was really interesting to see that the younger child is exhibiting a lot of the characteristics and things that their older siblings are showing in my classroom. And so I think that's really interesting. I didn't expect that, but that was a awesome bonus. The parents were very excited to kind of have this because just through raising both of the children, they were starting to lean towards that this child also was autistic, but they were very excited to kind of take part in this and kind of just see, in a non-formal way, kind of where they stood on that. And from all of the results, the child's autistic. She exhibits a lot of the same hand flapping, the same motions, the same responses that her older brother does. She, whenever I talk to her brother in class, I'll say, look over here, and he won't really look. But if I give him a very direct, and I say it in a very direct way, he'll glance in my direction. He won't completely come up and make eye contact with me, but he'll glance in my direction. And she does the exact same thing, which I thought was very interesting. They both really enjoy being rocked with her older brother. Sometimes, like when we're at PE or something like that, I'll grab a hold of his hands and then we'll rock back and forth together, going back and forth together, and he giggles and he laughs and all that kind of stuff, and she does the exact same thing. So I thought that was really interesting. Sorry, I'm trying to read the prompt. I don't really think I think the way that the screen was really broken down was really awesome, because not only did you have the questions, but then it also went into more depth about if yes or no, give an example, and then if the example is not a pass or a fail example, then ask each individually, like, pretend to drink from a toy cup, and then breaking it down that way. I think that really helps, because in my undergrad work, we did kind of a test that was similar to this, and I can't remember the name right off the top of my head, but it was very basic, kind of like this one. And then the parents were like, well, not really, they don't really do that, but then they do these that kind of fell underneath that. So I thought it was interesting, and I really liked that it went that in depth. I thought that was really cool. I personally don't think that any of these portions were relevant, only because the student of her older sibling I have in my class, this kind of follows stuff that, like, when I got him as a freshman, he really fell into some of these categories, and so I thought, for me personally, it was very helpful, and it was proved helpful for the parents as well. I didn't really encounter any problems. The overall testing took quite a while. It took almost my entire afternoon into the late evening, till like from I think 4 to 9. But I think a lot of that was parents. We were kind of talking about how interesting we found it that they were exhibiting the same behaviors and stuff like that. But this was a really cool tool to use, and I know I really enjoyed using it, and the parents did, and I will be attaching my findings to that in my little notations here and there. But yeah, that's all I got. Thank you.